This is the miracle of our everyday lives. It's great to see everyone. This is the most excited I've ever been for a video. And we have a very powerful message tonight. It's going to change the game forever. And we're just going to give everyone a few minutes to get on. And if you could hear me, you know that it's time for abundance. It's time for the game to change, and it's going to change tonight. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey, and I make it relevant for everyday life people. And everyday life people tonight with this message are once and for all going to be free. So we have a wild one tonight. I appreciate everyone stumbling into this very powerful message. We're here to change the game, and that happens tonight. Demolition Man is here. You might be getting this message, and for a long period of time, you might have took a journey of spirituality. Are you getting this message? Did you take a journey of spirituality? You started to expand your consciousness to different things. Tonight, in this world-famous video, I'm going to expand your consciousness. And you're going to see what's really going on in society. And that's what your Uncle Mike is here to do. Are you getting this message and you say, well, I really wish someone would really speak about what's really going on in the world? And a lot of people, including myself, I went on this journey and I started to see all these very strange things, if you will, that didn't kind of add up. And we got part of the equation, if we will. But tonight, tonight we're going to get the whole kit and caboodle, baby. Just making sure that we are crystal clear and ready to go for takeoff. We are taking off tonight. If you just stumbled in, please hit the like button. Hannah, I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. Be here, be now. So we become everything, everywhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't go anywhere. Oh, you're going to like this message. A lot of people are going to love the deal. Are you ready for this message that has never been done before? It's never been done before. But as they always say, there's a first time for everything, ladies and gentlemen. There's a first time for everything. And tonight, we're going to get a taste of something that we've never had before. You might have been on your journey and you stumbled into the spiritual world, the journey of expanding your consciousness. Let's get ready for Demolition Man. Okay. I'm going to give our tremendous opening, and we are going to just take this message and see where it lands us. And you're watching this all play out live. It's Friday Night Live. Oh, I love each and every one of you. You, the person that's getting this message right now, you went on a spiritual awakening journey. You became conscious and aware of the matrix. You became conscious and aware that they live. Tonight, God lets us all know as he sends Michael to deliver the message. Demolition Man is here. Over the course of our journey, there's different movies, certain things that actually teach us about what's really going on in the world. If you maybe stumbled across The Matrix earlier on your journey and you say to yourself, you know what? The Matrix was a documentary. I could see a lot of The Matrix playing out in the world. Maybe you watched the movie They Live and you could say to yourself, you know what? They Live is a documentary, and I could see that playing out in the world as well. In 1993, there was a movie made called Demolition Man. And Demolition Man speaks about this failing dystopian society that we're in right now. And it's up to us, especially when we detach from fake spirituality, fake spiritual teachings, fake spiritual gurus that actually lead you to a place where you're not really living your everyday life. That's actually what we do here on this channel. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you. So I'm going to speak about Demolition Man, and then I'm going to apply Demolition Man to everyday life. And Uncle Mike is just going to, talk about some of his experiences navigating this world, navigating this society. Okay, so John Spartan, he was a cop, and Simon Phoenix, he was a very bad man, Light Warriors. So Sylvester Stallone, he was the main actor in the movie. He was wrongfully accused. Wesley Snipes was Simon Phoenix. He was wrongfully accused, right, during defending people from Simon Phoenix. Anyway, back in the movie, they froze both of these men. That was how they put men in prison in this movie, and they sealed them up, they froze them, and Simon Phoenix was supposed to get eternity, and so the John, played by Sylvester Stallone, he was a cop and he had to serve out a sentence. They were both frozen, and then they were defrosted, and they were set loose into the year 2032. 2032. Is it almost here? We're almost there, baby. So this movie, goes about how society is so peaceful, but it's so bland, this society. And in this world, as you go through the movie, meat and salt are illegal. He goes, can you pass the salt? And she goes, oh no, salt is illegal, right? It's wild. So in 2032, meat and salt are illegal. They prohibit the action of sex. They want you to have sex with a virtual reality, or maybe a robot or something like that, right? And so people are being detached, and you are fined by these little robot machines for maybe cursing. So in this movie, sex, meat, and freedom of speech were all shut down. And this dystopian society, it was so bland. And so Lenina Huxley, which was played by Sandra Bullock, she was awake and aware, and she studied the past, and she studied John, and she was very fascinated of a time period where people were free. They still don't know what the seashells did, if anyone that knows the movie. If you don't know, if you don't know Demolition Man, Mr. D is going to give you a homework assignment. You're going to go. You are going to watch Demolition Man. And I just reviewed it recently for this very powerful video. So all of the social norms, they were kind of out of balance, if you will. They were out of balance. And we're watching a lot of what is in this movie play out in society today. Okay? So Taco Bell, Taco Bell in the movie won the restaurant wars, if you will, and then everything was Taco Bell. So they went into the Taco Bell place. They weren't allowed to eat meat. They put out plates in front of them of this vegan blop that's on their plate. And then Sylvester Stallone says, could you pass the salt? And they said, no, salt is illegal. So he wasn't even able to eat his salt. So it was very, very deranged. But we witnessed Sandra Bullock. She was a woman that was trying to free herself. And I know the Divine Feminine is watching tonight. Why don't you hit the like button? If you are a free-thinking woman, if you're a free-thinking man, smash the like button as we continue through this very powerful message tonight. So in the movie, she asks Sylvester Stallone, would you like to have sex with me? And he said, yeah, I'll have sex with you, And so she goes, okay, I'll be right back. And he's thinking that she's going to come out with like lingerie on. You know, he's getting all excited. She comes out with a virtual reality set. Okay. And in this movie, you know, he puts the set on, puts the virtual reality on, and he says, I'm not doing this. Boom. And he throws it on the floor. And then he goes to her, how about just a kiss? And she goes, get out, ill, disgusting. And she goes, at the end of the movie, he winds up kissing her, and then she loved it. But this is the out of balance of the world right now. We're in a dystopian society, okay, where sex is demonized. And we're going to be discussing sex a little bit later on in this video. We're going to get to it. The focus of, now we're at the focus of the video. This is the main idea of the video. The main idea is not Simon Phoenix. It is Edgar Friendly. And if you watch this movie, Edgar Friendly, who was played by Dennis Leary, he had to live in the sewer. And he was painted out to be the bad guy. Edgar Friendly. He was painted out to be the bad guy. And he wanted people to live freely. He said, if I want to eat meat, you know, I should be allowed to eat meat. I should be able to speak, say, you know, utilize my free speech. And the people that were in charge of this quote unquote beautiful society, which was actually a dystopian society, they were the ones that were in charge, defrosted Simon Phoenix, who caused a lot of murder, death, kill, which is in the movie, murder, death, kill, right? And the screen goes off. So that's how maybe in the world, people trick other people to maybe go against their brothers and sisters. And, you know, so Sylvester Stallone, he saw what was going on, and he said, you know, these people, they just want food to eat. And why are you attacking them for? So this was part of the dystopian society. Edgar Friendly said, I like to think, read. I love freedom of speech and freedom of choice. Why don't we all write down the words of Edgar Friendly? I like to think. I like to read. Freedom of speech and freedom of choice. Would you like freedom of choice, or do you want to be told what to eat? Do you want to live your life freely, or do you want to be told? Do you want to live a life on your knees, or do you want to get up and rise up? Get up on your feet, kid. That's what this message is telling us. Edgar Friendly said, a lot of men will become a 47-year-old virgin in PJs drinking banana broccoli shakes. Are you seeing men shrivel up and be and drinking banana broccoli shakes? Right? I mean, it was really it was crazy. It was funny. It was there was a part and Sylvester Stallone, he gets what he thinks is a hamburger. Okay, ready? He gets the hamburger, but it's not really it's not really a hamburger. And Sandra Bullock goes, "Do you see any cows around here?" Do you see any cows around here? And why are they always demonizing cows and cow farts and all that other stuff? I don't know why. But he had to go through crazy extremes just to get meat. Maybe you woke up to the truth. Maybe you stumbled into spiritual communities, and you're starting to see a secondary matrix form. Are you getting this message tonight? Maybe you know fake spiritual people that are out there that try to tell you how to live your everyday life. Tonight, Demolition Man is going to clear the path for the light warriors of our everyday lives. Please hit the like button if you just joined this world-famous live stream. I really appreciate it. Do we want to do sex first, meat, or free speech? Let's do free speech first, okay? Let's do free. We'll keep people waiting for the sex part because everyone... the authentic ones are here tonight. I see that, okay? So your speech was controlled, and every time they said a curse word, and they're like, "F this," they're just trying to. John Spartan, you are fined 1 unit. You are fined. Phoenix, you are fined. And every time there was robots, there was these machines listening. Isn't that like Alexa or something like that? I don't talk to that thing, Light Warriors. I don't talk to that thing. So you might see this starting to form in reality. So everywhere they went, every move you make, every breath they're watching you. No, the machines were all over the walls, and every time they said a curse word, and they couldn't speak. And I've shared this before, especially for our men. Freedom of speech is so important. It really empowers us. Earlier on my journey, when I wasn't able to really speak my truth, my physical wellness declined. When you are able to speak your truth, you are going to be very powerful. You're able to create, and a lot of things are going to change for you when you're actually speaking them into existence. And you can't walk on eggshells, and you can't be afraid to speak. So if you feel like you have that muzzle, I got this muzzle on my face, and I can't talk with this muzzle on, I have to be free. I have to be free to speak. And you'll see this. Not only are you seeing it, maybe in the world, there was a lot of censorship years ago on social media. That has been cleared up right now. But you might not be afraid. You might be fearful to speak in your own home. You might be fearful to speak in your fake spiritual community. Is that you? You could hit the fire bursts in the chat if I'm speaking the truth. I'm going to be speaking a lot of truth bombs tonight, so don't go anywhere. Uncle Mike's going to be on fire. Uncle Mike's going to have the Holy Spirit fire. So freedom of speech is so important. And people, they're afraid. They're afraid of what the gaslighting individuals might say. And when you are not able to speak, the truth never has to be defended. You know what has to be defended? Do you know what needs to be defended, Light Warriors? Bullshit. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. Uncle Mike's going to tear it down tonight, baby. No, truth does not have to be defended. I'm here every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Please hit the subscribe button. Truth does not have to be defended. Truth lasts the test of time, but bullshit needs to be defended. Okay? That's why there's censorship. That's why there's control. And that's why the narcissist in your everyday life tries to control you as well. You better learn it, you better live it, and you better know it like the back of your hand, kid. Because everything is going to now follow freedom of speech. I'm grateful to God that I could be on this live stream tonight speaking my truth. Finally, isn't it great to speak your truth? Let us know in the comments if you feel so invigorated when you could speak the truth. So that was shut down. Okay, so freedom of speech is so important. And when you're able to speak your truth, not only are you improving your everyday life, you are improving the lives of millions of people, maybe billions of people. I did a world famous YouTube short and TikTok. I am the voice for the voiceless. I didn't stutter. And tonight and every day on our everyday lives, usually at 9 a.m., okay, I am going to be the voice for the voiceless. Maybe you saying to yourself, you know what, I feel in my gut, I feel in my heart that this is not the right thing. I feel very uncomfortable. I can't express myself. I can't express myself with the word. I can't express myself sexually. I can't express myself the way that I want to express myself in the world. Tonight, we're going to burn it down to the ground. All the fake spiritual bullshit, we're going to burn it down to the ground as the fire is rising up in the chat right now. Okay, so that was really depicted very strongly. And so in the movie, it's kind of funny because every once in a while, like they might be like even far away, and you hear them curse, and then you hear the machine, "You are fined," like very low in the background. So that is actually a very funny part of the movie. Sylvester Stallone and Sandra Bullock represent the divine masculine and feminine. Sandra Bullock looked up to him. She was very fascinated by him. And Sandra Bullock was, that's Linnea Huxley in the video. She had to break free of the subconscious programs. And she knew that these things were not in her best interest. Maybe you're a woman and people are telling you how to live your everyday life, okay? It's time for you to live your life. And if you're a man and you are struggling with this dystopian modern society, don't go anywhere. You're going to love this message. Viewer discretion is advised. That's what the man on the TV said years ago, right? Remember that guy? You watch the TV, you pop in Demolition Man. Who was in the 90s like Uncle Mike? We were in the 90s. We put the TV on. It was on the TV. Oh, Demolition Man is on the TV tonight. Viewer discretion is advised, right? So then you know, don't watch. Don't watch any further. Usually on how you doing? Usually on this channel, we say we're waiting for more people to get on. So now we're waiting for people to get off. If you don't want to hear anything else, if you're going to get triggered, if you're under mind control, you know, if you don't like freedom, why don't you click off right now? More people just clicked on. Okay. People are like, I ain't going anywhere. I'm giving you ample time to get off the live stream. You could get off right now. Get off. I'm telling you to get off. Look, hit the like button if you're staying. Hit the like button if you're staying. Okay? I gave the warning. I gave the warning. Like the man on the TV. I'm like the guy on the TV. I used to see that guy. I used to hear him as a kid. I said, oh, this movie's going to be a good one. I said, this is going to be a good movie. Oh, this is going to be a great Friday Night Live tonight, baby. Yeah. In this society, there is a out of balance when it comes to something very powerful and healing, and that thing is called sex. Do you love sex? Let me know in the comments if you love sex. In this movie, sex was demonized, and in the world, just like the dystopian society that was depicted in Demolition Man, this world, when it comes to sex, relationships, men and women, both ways, that is out of balance. So Uncle Mike needs to teach everyone how to apply sex once again. Okay? Okay, are you ready for sex talk? Here we go. Now we're into the sex talk now. So in the movie, you know, they demonized sex and they were not allowed to physically touch. You know, I remember a dystopian time in the world. Everyone had to stay 6 feet apart. Be afraid of everyone. Don't touch anyone. We're actually social creatures. You know, the species. We're actually supposed to be together. We're actually supposed to have sex. And sex is actually very healing. The orgasm is very healing. And these things, and you could actually, it's very, very potent for manifestation as well. And a lot of people in this dystopian world, when they weren't allowed, or it was wrong to have sex, and they wanted to maybe go into VR. 1 second. Enlightened observer. Be my voice. I'll be your voice, enlightened observer. I love you. I'll be the voice for the voiceless. Smash the like button. I'm ready to go now. Okay? Many men are struggling in this dystopian world, and women too. And what they are what they are doing, right? When your life is so miserable, when you are out of balance with nature, sex is nature. Yeah, it's natural. It's this is a person. Oh, hi, I like you. You like me. No, they want you to sign up for the metaverse. They want you to buy the robots. These people have bought these robots. How do you clean that thing out? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. But, you know, in all seriousness, many men are lonely. And this is because of the demented society right now. And one person needs to say, let's stop and let's figure this out and let's get back into balance and back into alignment. You know, you have to understand the power of sex. You have to know when to and when not to. And I see a lot of people that are broken, egotistical, narcissists that demonize sex, which it was in that video. And that's why millions of men, maybe you're a man, maybe you're one of my friends and I'm standing up for you right now. Maybe you're a man and you're very lonely right now and you're having a hard time. And, you know, and I am going through this like everyone else, seeing the change since 2020. If you are a man, maybe you're a woman and you've seen a dystopian society change since 2020, let us know in the comments. And the truth is, what has happened is societal norms right now is a blend, is a polarity. So there is either don't touch me or pay for me on OnlyFans. So that's what a lot of men are dealing with in the modern society. You have half the women, ooh, don't touch me. I don't like this. Stay away. Hold on. If you're complaining for that, I got an answer for you. And then the other half are pay for me on OnlyFans. Smash the like button if Uncle Mike is speaking the truth. You know, a lot of people are saying, why are all these good men staying single right now? Oh, I don't know, because more and more men are waking up. Are you a Sigma male? Do you not fall for the BS? Don't go anywhere. I'm going to be dropping the Holy Spirit fire real soon. Don't go nowhere. A lot of my men that I speak to, they're good friends of mine. And I'm going to be honest, you know, I've had conversations where I've had good men tell me, I just pay for it, Michael. It's just easier. And maybe you're a man and that's where you are in the world right now. Because you either have women attacking you or you have women that want you to pay. Right? That's what a lot of everyday life men are dealing with right now. What a disgrace this society has been. On my journey, I look for the divine feminine. Now, there's a lot of broken women in this society. And they say, oh, well, I have this one and I have this negative experience and I had that negative, and all men are terrible. Do you see people like that? And I know my divine feminine see these women like that as well. Number one, when the divine masculine walks your way, don't make the mistake to confuse the divine masculine with the beta male. Oh, I'm always attracting the same thing. So, you know, I converse with people and I know the divine feminine is watching as well. And you deal with these women as well. Oh my God. Why do I keep attracting this? Why am I keeping, oh, all the men? No, maybe, ready? Maybe, sweetheart, the reason why you keep attracting the beta male, the reason for it, why don't you look in the mirror and figure it out? That's the answer. Maybe you need to start working on yourself because your frequency is attracting the beta male. So don't come to me and other people with your nonsense. I appreciate all the divine feminine. I told you I need the soul sisters of the violet flame. Okay, get the violet flame going. I can't do this without you, sisters. Alexandria 825. Thank you so much, Alexandria. The divine feminine is here. God bless. Praying all the glitches go away. Keep positive. Yeah, if you're feeling this tonight, hit 888. If everything is smooth sailing, I appreciate that very much. Okay. You know, the modern society, when it comes to this, I sit back and I watch. The lone wolf leaves the pack. I go about my journey and I see a problem. Okay, so the problem is, number one, okay, society created the monster. Okay, I wrote that down. Society created the monster. Write it down. Please hit the like button. This video will crack the internet tonight if everyone hits the like button right now. Society created the monster. So it's actually the men that you're enabling people. Oh, I'll pay for this, give them more attention on Instagram. Now the broken feminine sees, oh, well, I have to put Photoshop. I have to act like this in order to get attention. So society is actually the ones that created this monster. So in a polarized society, you need to start finding the middle ground. What does this look like in everyday life? I'm not like most men, and when the female covert narcissists come against the Sigma male, they don't know. I don't know. They don't know what to do. Okay, so where will you see them? What are they? You will see these people. Maybe they are going to pretend that they're so wonderful. Oh, look at me. I'm married. I have the satanic ring of Saturn on. Look at me. I'm so nice. Oh, look at me and my boyfriend. Oh, I'm such a nice girl. I'm such a nice woman. I go to the church. I'm ultra spiritual. I do a spiritual Instagram. I'm so great. Meanwhile, when you're in the gym and they're looking for your attention, and maybe when the husband, when you got your ring on, when the boyfriend is there and you're trying to get Uncle Mike's attention, or I'm watching the revolving door when the boyfriend's not there, when the husband's not there, and you're going like this, that's a wife? That's a girlfriend? That's a piece of trash. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth tonight. Hit the Holy Spirit fire tonight. It's blazing, light warriors. This is the problem. And a lot of men are waking up to this. A lot of men are waking up to this crap. A lot of men are waking up right now. I see it all day long. I don't fall for this. I don't fall for this. Okay? I'm focused, and I tell my men, I said, you could waste so much time. I see him. I see this girl. She comes in the gym. One day she talks to one guy. Okay, there goes 20 minutes of that guy's workout. Okay, here comes the next one. It's a revolving door. Then he don't know. She's talking to this one. The next day I just sit back and I watch it all. I see the divine feminine. She's under the squat rack. She's got the hoodie on, not talking to no one, right? A lot of people getting real tight from this. They're getting real tight from this episode tonight. Midge writes, on fire, bro. Yeah, please keep clicking the like button and stay to the end of this video. We're going to break the internet tonight. Yeah. So, this is the actual, this is what's really going on in society. More and more men are waking up, and seeing this. And again, you have to find the middle ground. So, number one, sex should not be demonized. Middle ground, right? It's important. And people feel very lonely. It's part of our nature. If you want a world famous video on the power of sex and the microbiome, I want everyone to write in the comment section, I want a video on sex and the microbiome, and Uncle Mike will make that video. Okay? And if you haven't seen my video on sex and semen retention, you should check that video out. It's tremendous. It is. It is. It's so powerful, okay? It's really powerful. All right, so we have to get back into alignment. All right, so a lot of people are out there and they are very out of balance. Meat was demonized in this movie. And in the fake spiritual communities, you see them out there. And I'm going to do a full video on if you want to know about my diet, and I like to call it a lifestyle, also comment down below. And I will get these videos out. I work for the people. Okay? I don't work for trolls. I don't work for narcissists. I work for the people. So if you're here, I'm very grateful for you, and I'm going to keep doing the work every single day. All right? So you have people, and I'm going to use an example of a very powerful woman that's part of our Patreon community as an example. When it comes to in the spiritual communities right now, there's some BS that you need to be vegan if you are going to ascend. And if you are not a vegan, you cannot ascend. Now, number one, I don't have problems with people that eat vegetables. If you want to eat vegetables, and on my journey, there's a time for this and a time for that. So we need to restore balance to this, because in this movie, we're starting to learn the power of meat. Why was meat demonized, especially for our men? There is a thing in the spiritual communities, the conscious communities, that tries to emasculate our men. I did a full video on that. You should check it out. Are you witnessing people try to emasculate our men? Armstrong, there is no mercy tonight. Write it in the comments. There is no mercy tonight. We are ready to go. Our everyday lives, we are taking over. Maybe you've had enough of the spiritual BS. You came to the right channel, kid. I got you back to the end of the line, and we ain't stopping now. We're going up, and we're going up and away. I appreciate you. So in this movie, as we saw, they demonized meat, and they couldn't find meat anywhere. And you know, the society that was in the sewer, starving and just trying to get some food, these people, they thought for themselves. They didn't want to be told what to do, and they had to go through extremes just to get meat. It's very interesting that we see such a push to do this type of lifestyle every single day. Okay, and I'm very crystal. I present with laser pinpoint accuracy. There are times we absolutely need to detox, but I'm talking to all of the spiritual psychopaths that are out there. Hey, how you doing? It's your Uncle Mike. You know, a lot of people that are out of balance and they say these things, you know, you are living a label. If that is your identity, listen, we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes. The light warriors of our everyday lives have made mistakes. But if you are not authentic, over time, it is going to be exposed. And a lot of people, when they realize that, hey, you know, there's a lot of maybe wrong things happening with this vegan nonsense. And, you know, a lot of people have already there are people that were vegan. And I'll give you a real life example. I did that video on orthorexia. Okay, God bless our people that broke free of that mind control. You know, there's already people that broke free and are documenting how their health improved. I'm here to present something new to the world. It's called balance. You know, and there's all different types of people. Brandy just on the live chat wrote something about her fake vegan experience. Brandy, thank you for having the courage to speak up. You know, earlier this year, I watched a documentary. And this woman, she had a community, you know, a social media presence. And she was the blonde vegan. And she decided that she wasn't going to be vegan anymore and that she was going to be the balanced blonde. I like that. I like that word, balanced blonde. Be balanced in your everyday life. And wouldn't you know that the cult members from her own community sent her death threats? Isn't that sick? Isn't that crazy, light warriors? Hey, people, let's get back into balance. Let's get back into alignment. Let's start living our everyday lives authentically, right? So, you know, sometimes we have to sit back and look at the evidence of these things. And sometimes on our journey, I'm just giving this a second here. Hit 555 if you hear me. We're so powerful that we're glitching the live stream. Look at this. I appreciate you. This is why I always have two devices out, because it just doesn't. Okay, I got you. Please hit the like button if you just stumbled in. Okay, so Yeah, they sent her death threats, and you know, she's out and sharing to the world that you know, her story about, you know, coming back from that. So many people are living their lives off of subconscious programs. At the ending of Demolition Man, Sylvester Stallone, the main character, you know, when he was Rocky too, he gave all these great quotes. So Edgar Friendly, okay, and the chief of police, right? So now everything is done. The cult has been exposed. It was shown that they freed Simon Phoenix to cause all this devastation. Maybe they weren't so nice after all. So one guy he said, okay, we're going to start society over again. So pay attention, guys. Okay. So now we went through this great awakening in the movie, and now you have Edgar Friendly. He said, what are we going to do? And he was a little bit too far one way, and then the other guy said this, and he was going too far the other way. And then John Spartan said, somewhere in the middle, you'll figure it out. And he walked away with Sandra Bullock. Wasn't that a beautiful story? So Sandra Bullock, and he said, come here. He said, come here, Sandra. And he gave her a beautiful kiss. And she said, wow, what a kiss. What a kiss. I could touch a human being. Hit the like button if that resonates. So at the end of the movie, you see how the divine masculine woke up the divine feminine from all of the crap she was starting to study. She literally was studying him, and you know, obviously he was frozen. He was frozen, and you know, she was studying. He had to you know, crack her open. The rest of it, you might be the divine masculine, the Sigma male. You don't fit into society. Lead your woman. And the divine feminine, please help out the lost woman. Help them out. And in that movie, Sandra Bullock, who was the divine feminine representative, she did more than the men. So that is a representation of society. We have very strong women. They need a man to lead them. But these upper echelon women, also known as divine feminine, the soul sisters of the violet flame. You get the violet flame going. She did everything. The men are looking. They didn't know how to do anything. That's why they had to defrost Sylvester Stallone. They had no clue. The men were sitting there. Look at these men. They were just sitting around. And Sandra Bullock had to do everything. She had to do everything. Now, she was almost there, you know, and again, because she needed that direction from the divine masculine. So when we analyze Demolition Man, we see the dystopian society that we're in right now, and we can all learn how to break free of that dystopian society. And really, at the end of that movie, the main theme was to find the middle ground. Somewhere in the middle, you're going to find the answer. Here on the Our Everyday Lives community and YouTube channel, we are here to promote balance and alignment to everyday life people. So maybe you're a man or a woman, and you're looking around, you're saying to yourself, you know what? There's a lot of bull crap going on out there. I don't like this stuff. My body doesn't feel right with this stuff. You know, my heart is telling me something, but the people on the social media said all these spiritual terms and stuff. They said all these things on social media, right? Your stomach is telling you, listen to your gut. What's your gut, right? It's giving you warnings. Anxiety. Listen to your gut. You ever hear that term? Listen to your gut. You better start listening, kid. The chat is blowing up right now. Hit freedom in the chat. If this video frees you, my men, my women, if you feel free, if this video frees you, if it allows you to be your authentic self, hit the like button. I appreciate that. I'm very grateful for that. But no, this is really going on. I see this across the board. No, it really is part of life right now. I've shared this many times, okay? I see men doing maybe not the nicest things to women, and I see also, because everything is covert with them, right? The divine feminine knows this, the covert female narcissist. You think they're so great? No, they're not actually. They're not. They just operate differently than men, okay? I teach authentically on this channel if you're following along. Okay, so men are going to represent themselves. It's going to be more grandiose. You're going to see it. And then the female, oh, they don't like that. They don't want to be seen. They want to do it in the darkness. Oh, I'm so great. You're really not. To those that are intuitive, a lot of men around the world, if you're a man, if you're an everyday life man, like your Uncle Mike, please hit the subscribe button and show up every day. You know, and I've mentored many men over the course of my life. I keep my word to my men, okay? A lot of men, I'm just calling things how I just had this natural intuition, and I'm able to read people. And a lot of men have fallen for these things. A lot of women are gaslit by spiritual psychopaths that are out there, these catty women. So I'm here to defend both our men and our women, just like in the movie. Okay, we have to, you know, come together. We have to, you know, and we're all seeing this really play out in real time. It's all playing out in real time right now. So it's really a powerful message. So maybe you went on your spiritual awakening journey and you knew about the Matrix. You knew about They Live. Now you know about Demolition Man, and God warns us that Demolition Man is here. Demolition Man is here, okay? And please comment down below if you are witnessing these spiritual psychopaths that will gaslight you, shame you for sex, meat, and free speech. Free speech. You know, you got to be able to speak your truth. A lot of people aren't allowed to speak their truth. Starseed, I love you, sister. She writes, so unique. Isn't this a unique message tonight? Please hit the like button. I'm so grateful if you hit the like button. It will raise awareness for this very new, very unique message. The shot heard around the world. It's time to change the game. That's what we do here. Are we changing the game or what, kid? Yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. I'm reading the comments right now. Chris Mason writes that this movie is definitely what's going on right now. Demolition Man is what is you want to know what's going on in the world? You watch Demolition Man. You watch Demolition Man, okay? We're going to do a community what do we want to call it? A meditation, a manifestation, right? We're going to do something as the community right now, okay? If you're watching this right now, ready? Okay, here we go, ready? We're going to do this together. Everyone, you're going to say it out loud. You're going to write it in the comments. It has returned. Ready? Ready? Sex, meat, speech. Sex, meat, speech. Sex, meat, speech. Now you are free once again. Don't put up with spiritual psychopaths. Why don't you take the journey with us here on Our Everyday Lives? We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help you become the greatest version of ourselves. Let's get back into balance. Let's get back into alignment. Let's be the greatest version of ourselves. Let's work together physically, mentally, and spiritually. There's a whole world waiting for you out there. It's waiting for you. Let's embrace who we truthfully are right now. Embrace it. It's so powerful when you start to believe in yourself. Okay? So I really appreciate each and every one of you. Comment down below if you are seeing this spiritual psychopaths. Jill Warsaw 1111. I appreciate that. It is indeed a free will choice, Michael. But how ghoul as well as meat are acidic, as well as we are an alchemist. Certain foods we consume indeed lower our pH, hindering our... I appreciate that. Yeah, I was talking to my friend Adam about that, and he was saying how certain foods are on purpose acidic in or out of the body, and then they change, and then it changes according to what's going on in your body. So what I'm here to share with all of you, we're not all the same. Don't try to fit in a box. Take the journey here on this channel, and you're going to see the truth. The truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. Balance, alignment, a time for this, a time for that. That's the true journey. That's the true journey, ladies and gentlemen. That's the true journey. Stefan, I appreciate you. Fist bump to you, Stefan. Very grateful. Sex, meat, and speech are blowing up in the chat right now. I appreciate that. You guys are the best. You really are the best. I really had a lot of fun doing this tonight. I like to do these fun new things. So I'm really grateful for all of you. Please leave comments. Are you well aware? Are you not going to fall? Say, I will not. Not up in here. Remember, not tell them not up in here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of my everyday life. Tell them to your face, get out of my everyday life. We're not going to deal with spiritual psychopaths. We are everyday life people. Smash the like button. Break your phone. Don't break your phone. I'm just kidding around. I'm just kidding around. This is the truth. This is Demolition Man. I'm watching my people. We are not going to fall. We are not going to fall. We are not going to become Demolition Man. We're not going to bow down to people that are in their ego. We're going to start living our everyday lives with freedom, in sovereignty. Never back down, double down. I share that on my channel. Never back down, double down. Your Uncle Mike doubles down and triples down. And we keep going. Brandy writes, I'm here for the realness. That's our #1 comment. I'm just here for the realness. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you all. Wasn't this a great one tonight? This was great. And I really, I thought of this for a while. I watched them. We're going to go into overtime for a little bit. Hit the like button if you want overtime. I watched Demolition Man, when I was a boy, so this was back in the 90s. And as I'm witnessing all of these things play out, I'm just, I've been sitting with this. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing all these fake spiritual people out there. And I'm saying to myself, this reminds me of that movie Demolition Man. I said, I got to make this a world famous video and let it go viral on YouTube. Jim Davidson, I appreciate that. Smash the like button. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Please hit that like button. We'll hit a milestone right now. Yeah, over time, everything is exposed. Everything is exposed. The truth is going to be exposed very strongly, okay? And this is your journey. Don't allow, this is an empowerment channel. Do you want to be empowered? Do you want to say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be the captain of my ship. That's what this channel is for. Oh, how you doing? Hey. You might have broken free of the matrix. Yeah. And you thought you were going into spirituality. Yeah. And you thought all these spiritual people, they were all going to be good people. No. Just like in Demolition Man, some of these people that, what's the word? Try to pretend that, that they're all, love and light. Yeah. They might just be a spiritual psychopath trying to sabotage your everyday life. Misery loves company. You, the person that's getting this message, Michael tells you to get up and start living your life. Live free. If you're a man, if you're a woman, start living your life. Stop bowing down to people that are telling you how to live. Oh, don't eat meat, don't do this, or you're this, you're that, right? You will know them by their fruits. Oh, that was a good one. I don't know if the mic picked that up. You will know them by their fruits. If these people are telling you how to live your life, if they are making you feel tons of guilt and shame. If you're new to the channel, please check out the video on the Hawkins scale of consciousness. You got to watch out for people that try to guilt or shame you, especially when it's in the workplace or in your own home. What a terrible place for that stuff to be. All right? I appreciate that. Chosen to be different. You just, I'm telling you, you have to pick them up with your vibrational frequency. Because in a time period, we all go through it too. Because after post 20, I mean, I even feel like, because when you are more intuitive, you're picking up on these frequencies. So those women that you feel like that they probably aren't, you know. So it is awkward. So, but through your frequency, you are then going to attract a woman of your frequency. I've gotten to a place I don't have to question it. I know. Okay, that's the divine feminine. That is the covert narcissist. Done. Quick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're out. Listen, if you are a man and you are intuitive and you are spiritually awakened, and when you are the divine masculine, you're far intuitive more than the average woman, you're going to terrify them because they know that they can't hide. Their bull crap ain't going to work on you, son. Wake up to your power, men. I'm telling you this. It's really, it's unbelievable. When you sit alone for an extended period of time, I can't express it. I know everyone in 2 minutes when I meet them. I even know them. It's wild. Like I can know them for like 5 seconds and I'll know. I know. And you got to, men or women, you got to really listen to your gut. Do you feel comfy, cozy? Do you feel comfy, cozy? Or do you feel uptight? Okay, so it's a very powerful time period. If you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button. I'm so grateful for that. It allows me to do what I love, and that's called teaching millions of people on YouTube. So that little subscribe button, it takes you 1 second. If you could click subscribe, I am absolutely grateful for that. You are all my family. I have your back till the end of the line. I will never give up on this. I will never bow down. You know your Uncle Mike a long time. I will never back down to spiritual psychopaths that don't know crap. You love that, right? You love this channel. You love this channel. Hey, listen, there's got to be at least one real one out there, right? There's got to be a real one out there. So, yeah, double down. Everyone's doubling down tonight. I appreciate you. Stephanie, I love you, Steph. Thanks for being here, Steph. Lisa, thanks for being here. Angela, I love you. JL, love you. Christina, Cristal. We're going to pop a bottle of Cristal. I appreciate all the family being here. Hannah, thank you so much. All the beautiful. And let's wash it down with a delicious chalice of Spiritual Bean Coffee from spiritualbeancoffee.com. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thanks for everyone being here. We have a lot of new and if you thought tonight was new and interesting, I have so many things planned for this channel. I let it marinate, or you have no idea what's coming. People are excited. People are shaking in their boots. There's a lot of different polarities behind this. You will know them by their fruits. Yeah, you'll know them by their fruits. So I appreciate you all. And as I said earlier, if you want a video on sex, oh, he said sex, and the microbiome, let me know. Comment that down below. I will place a video at the pinned comment Grateful for your support. Leave thousands of comments. Leave thousands of likes. Never back down. Never give in. Get back to nature. Don't. Not with a robot. Let's wake up, people. Let's wake up. Okay? I left a lot of truths today. If you missed the beginning, rewatch this video. It will last the test of time. I will never back down. I will always double down. And I hope I inspire you to live your everyday life that way. There's one more. Oh yeah, I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. Yeah, just keep going, baby. I love you all. Oh, we have a big end to this year, so don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button, take the journey of our everyday lives, and leave the comments if you see the synchronicities of Demolition Man and the dystopian society that we have collapsed. We did it. We did it, Light Warriors. We did it. We did it. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.